Most men go through life believing they need money, looks, or charm to attract women. But what if I told you the real key to attraction isn't about surface-level qualities at all? The real power lies in understanding hidden psychological triggers, deep, subconscious responses that women themselves may not even fully recognize. Women, just like men, have unspoken desires and emotional vulnerabilities that guide their behavior. The problem is, most men never learn how to recognize them, let alone use them to their advantage. Today, we're uncovering 10 hidden female weaknesses, the psychological triggers that, once mastered, will completely change the way you interact with women. Let's dive in. Number 1. The power of emotional certainty. Women are deeply emotional beings, but that doesn't mean they're unstable. It means their emotions guide much of their decision-making, especially in relationships. One of their greatest hidden needs? Emotional certainty. A woman doesn't just want excitement or passion. She craves stability, the reassurance that you won't abandon her when life gets difficult. This is why women are subconsciously drawn to men who remain calm and grounded no matter the situation. If you're reactive, moody, or dependent on her for emotional stability, attraction fades fast. Why? Because it flips the roles. She becomes the strong one, and you the fragile one. That dynamic kills desire. Instead, embody stoic calm. When challenges come, you stay composed. When she's upset, you remain grounded. The man who provides emotional certainty becomes her safe haven, and that's something women are magnetically drawn to. Number 2. Women chase what they can't fully have. Human nature is simple. We value what's scarce. That's why diamonds, luxury cars, and rare items are so desirable. Women respond to men the same way. Her hidden weakness? She's drawn to men she can't fully possess. When you're too eager, too available, or too transparent with your attraction, she may enjoy the attention, but she won't chase it. On the other hand, when you create a little mystery, when you're selective with your time and not always within reach, you trigger her subconscious desire to close the gap. The lesson: don't always be available. Keep your independence, let her wonder about you. The moment she feels she's completely won you, attraction begins to fade. Number 3. The magnetic power of voice and presence. One of the most underrated triggers of attraction is a man's voice and presence. Studies show that a deeper, controlled voice signals dominance, confidence, and strong leadership qualities. But it's not just about how you sound. It's about the energy you carry. Presence is how you enter a room, how you carry yourself, how you hold eye contact. A man with strong presence moves with purpose, speaks deliberately, and radiates calm confidence. A weak presence, slouched posture, nervous gestures, rushed speech, signals insecurity. Master your voice, your posture, your energy, and you won't need to say much. Women will feel drawn to you without even knowing why. Number 4. The irresistible power of walking away. Want to trigger one of a woman's deepest fears? Show her that you can walk away without hesitation. When most men sense a woman pulling back, they chase, explain, or beg. But that only proves one thing. They need her more than she needs them. The man who can calmly walk away communicates the ultimate form of confidence. Without words, he says, "I am not desperate, I have options. My worth doesn't depend on your validation." That mindset makes you untouchable. It's not manipulation, it's self-respect. And when she knows you'll walk away rather than tolerate disrespect, she values you more. Number 5. A man with a mission is irresistible. A woman's biggest weakness isn't money, looks, or charm. It's purpose. Women are instinctively drawn to men who are driven by something greater than themselves. A man with a mission has focus, discipline, and independence. The mistake most men make is making a woman their mission. They prioritize her above all else, thinking that will win her heart. But ironically, it does the opposite. She doesn't want to be the center of your world. She wants to join a man who already has a world worth being part of. If you're chasing nothing, women sense it. If you're chasing something bigger than her, she'll never want to let you go. 6. The paradox of controlled vulnerability. Vulnerability is a double-edged sword. Too much, and she sees weakness. Too little, and she feels no connection. Women are drawn to men who can balance both. Open when it counts, but never needy. You don't dump your problems on her. You don't overshare too soon. Instead, you show vulnerability on your terms, after you've conquered struggles or when you choose to let her in. A man's emotions should be like a deep ocean, visible, but never overwhelming. This creates intimacy without killing attraction. 7. Women test strength instinctively. Here's what most men don't realize: women test men all the time. Not because they're difficult, but because they're wired to filter out weakness. She might challenge your opinions, act distant, or create small conflicts, all to see if you stay calm or lose control. The secret: don't react emotionally. Stay grounded, smile, and hold your frame. If she challenges you, respond with certainty, not defensiveness. When you pass her tests, she sees you as irreplaceable. And here's the truth: women only test men they're attracted to. If she's testing you, it's a good sign. 8. Confidence in the face of rejection. Most men fear rejection, but the few who embrace it with confidence become magnetic. When a man shrugs off rejection with ease, even turning it into a light joke, it signals unshakable self-worth. Desperate men crumble because they think rejection means they've lost their only chance. Confident men know their value, so rejection doesn't faze them. The man who treats rejection as nothing more than a passing moment radiates power, and that makes women even more drawn to him. 9. Mystery fuels desire. If a woman knows exactly how you feel at all times, she stops wondering. And when she stops wondering, she stops chasing. Women are weak for men who keep them guessing, not through games, but through genuine mystery. That means not oversharing, not always responding instantly, and not constantly seeking reassurance. Curiosity fuels attraction. If she feels like she hasn't fully figured you out, you'll live in her mind rent-free. 10. A man who controls himself controls everything. The ultimate weakness women have: they can't resist a man who is in control of his desires. Most men are slaves to lust and validation. They chase, they beg, they lose focus. But a man who chooses discipline over desperation radiates power. When you control yourself, you stop chasing. And that's exactly when women start chasing you. Attraction isn't about tricks. It's about mastering psychology, and more importantly, mastering yourself. Women are irresistibly drawn to men who embody strength, purpose, and self-respect. Cultivate those qualities. And women won't just want you, they'll need you. Final thoughts. If you found value in this, subscribe to Stoic Guide for more wisdom on self-mastery, attraction, and living with strength. Until next time, stay grounded, stay disciplined, and never chase.